The narcissistic employer, you listen, will not allow you to use your autonomy to even perform the task they have given you. And by chance, if you do it, they will begin to nikukata hizo pembe.
Because how dare you? So they give you a task and they keep following up on that task. You feel crowded. You can't even utilize your autonomy to do anything.
Yes, you can't think. And if
they keep correcting. They keep correcting.
Jeez.
So you wonder, if you have given me the task that I'm supposed to perform, why are you breathing down my neck?
Yes.
Let me perform it the way I know how to do it, because you hired me
to perform.
1
minute, your success feels impossible. You are working on a project. You finish. You are doing this, umefikisha hapa, umemaliza. But it seems like it's never enough.
So you keep chasing something that you'll never be able to achieve because there is no end. If you want to reprimand somebody, you call them aside.
Yes.
And tell them, I thought it was awkward for you to do something like this and that.
Yes.
But because the purpose was control, and to make you feel small, and to humiliate you,
they do it in public. Gosh, this COVID era came and brought another dynamic. The employers who constantly want to have Zoom meetings.
Do you know how traumatized people are with the Teams?
Yeah.
the
Microsoft Teams.
The ringing. Imagine, it gives people nightmares.
Okay, is it?
Yes. Because when that thing rings, you know it's about to go down.
Yes.
I've seen it all the time. People talking about things that
trigger them. The love bombing cycle. Again, classic of a narcissist, where they praise you, they idealize you. You know, you're the one we've been looking for. The way we had started initially, you're the one we have been looking for. They, you know, pronounce your traits and they keep mentioning your CV. They speak about it even in meetings. Yeah, we are happy to have so and so on board. They are a good resource. They come with X, Y, and Z. You feel quite valuable. Then they begin to devalue you. And especially when you begin to shine on the values and the traits that they had praised you on, they begin to slice them. They begin to devalue you. They belittle you, they criticize you, then they discard you. And the kind of discard that happens in work settings is they stop coming to you. Welcome back to Conversations with Lily. This is another new episode we are doing today. And I completely love the guest I'm hosting today. None other than Patricia Kapogoro. Karibu sana.
Thank you so much, Lilian.
It's always so lovely to have you. And why I know that it's a good thing is because when people interact with our previous episodes, they ask questions and they bring in a new perspective. And they said, you spoke about narcissistic parents. Let's touch on narcissistic employers. Before we go there, please introduce yourself.
Okay, so thank you for having me back. It's always a pleasure to be here. My name is Patricia Warugoro Kapogoro, counseling psychologist and a trainer. I also run Vitality Holistic Counseling, where we offer all types of counseling services. But particularly, I'm a trauma counselor.
Yeah.
And when we talk about trauma, it's not what we typically think about. I think to go through, maybe amegongwa na gari, ameanguka from a building. Trauma comes in multiple ways. So even being abandoned by your caregiver, even a breakup,
can cause trauma.
Can cause trauma.
Yes.
So trauma, our lives, in our lives, we experience trauma from multiple contexts. So that's what I basically deal with on a day-to-day. And I love it.
And karibu sana. Always happy to have you. As I said, our last episode, we spoke about narcissistic parents. Conversations revolved around that. And I was told, you know what, Lily, you need to speak about narcissistic employers because that's a field that is seriously affecting the mental well-being of individuals. Because everybody's working, either in your own business or majority of the Kenyans and the people we know are employed.
Mm.
What is the one thing that comes to your mind when you hear narcissistic employers?
Okay. Previously, we have talked about narcissism in multiple contexts.
Yes.
So a person who has the narcissistic personality disorder, which is a cluster B personality disorder, can also be an employer, the same way they could also be parents.
Yes.
So the traits that we talked about earlier, and the lack of empathy, the manipulation, and the control are the same things that they exhibit in the workplace.
Yes.
Yeah. So that person treats the people that they have employed, or the people under them, or the people that they're working with, in the same manner.
Yeah. And just like the last episode, what I went and decided to do when people asked for these things is I wanted to keep the similar kind of format so that I explore with you the different characteristics or traits of narcissistic employers, and we can delve deeper into it. So like the first characteristic I identified is they charm you. The employers that are charming at first sight. You know, you walk into this work environment, they're welcoming. They love on you. They tell you all your good qualities. Let's explore that a little bit.
Yeah, and they future faith. They tell you, no, you're young.
Yeah.
You're going to be what our company is looking for.
Yes.
You have all it takes to be at the helm of leadership. So they future fake. They tell you all those things that you want to hear.
Yes.
Because they're manipulative people. Yeah. So they will charm you. In fact, a narcissist is naturally charming. Yeah.
So that's a trait. Now imagine your employer charming you. So I wrote it down and I saw this. They are charismatic, they're flattering, and they're persuasive during the hiring stages. Now, those are the things, the good things they tell you.
Especially if they are poaching you from elsewhere. They will show you things. You're
the best. Yeah.
That's why we are getting you from there, because we need the best talent.
Yeah.
You need the best talent.
Yes.
And you will fall for it.
Yes.
Yeah. And you see, like typically with a narcissist, the people out there wanawajua as people who are great people.
Yeah.
Like, you're working for the best boss ever. I'm so envious of you.
Yes.
Because of the image that they portray out there.
That they are good. But then the minute you are under this person, or is your line manager or whatever, then you begin now to pick out the traits.
You know, like, do you know Ellen? Ellen, the talk show host?
Yeah, the talk show host, yes.
At first glance, I don't know whether this is controversial.
Yes.
But at first glance, you would think, oh my God, what a nice woman.
Yes.
She's so kind, and she gives people gifts, and she's always inviting people on her talk show.
Yes.
And helping them with this and the other. Did you hear of the scandal that erupted from the organization?
No.
People were saying she's the cruelest boss that they've ever worked for. You know, you can't even make eye contact with her.
Yeah. Because behind the scenes, she's mean.
Yeah. But everybody knows how to be the sweet.
Oh, the facades that we were talking about even on our last episode. Now, another characteristic I jotted down is they begin to micromanage and control you. So they start to interfere with every detail in terms of your work. They rob you of your autonomy. So they're the bosses who tell you everything you need to do.
Yeah, so if they give you a task and they keep following up on that task, you feel you feel crowded. You can't even utilize your autonomy to do anything.
Yes, you can't think. And if
they keep correcting. They keep correcting.
Jeez.
So you wonder, if you have given me the task that I'm supposed to perform, why are you breathing down my neck?
Yes.
Let me perform it the way I know how to do it, because you hired me.
Yeah, to perform.
Yeah.
But the narcissistic employer, you listen, will not allow you to be to use your autonomy to even perform the task they have given you. And by chance, if you do it, they will begin to nikukata hizo pembe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because how dare you?
How dare you? They begin to overcorrect you, even when they know clearly that you are performing, you're doing very well. Yeah.
Okay, true.
Another characteristic.
Like I was, as I was preparing for this interview in the morning.
Yes.
I was listening to some controversy, a church controversy. So the lady pastor was cutting down this girl's horns.
Yeah.
Because apparently in front of the congregation. So apparently the lady who was being cut down, she was in the praise and worship and she sings very nicely.
Yes.
But she had hugged the lady pastor in a way that is not usual. It was not as warm as it usually is. So I watched her get humiliated for like 3 minutes and I could not watch it any longer.
Really? Please, just how does that humiliation come? I mean, speak it because it happens in different settings. Yeah.
So you cannot go above. You can't think your talent makes you special. So I'll have to cut you down in front of everybody and make you feel small.
Like some words that the lady pastor used?
It was not about the words that she was speaking, but about the environment that she was creating and using biblical principles and scripture to cut this person down in public. If you want to reprimand somebody, you call them aside.
Yes.
And tell them, I thought it was awkward for you to do something like this and that.
Yes.
But because the purpose was control and to make you feel small and to humiliate you,
they do it in public.
Then she was asked to leave. And it has really blown up on social media though.
Wow. Okay, narcissistic employers. Mazi hata wako church. Public criticism. This is what now we were just about to say. It's interesting that it was my third characteristic. They humiliate employees in front of others rather than private correction.
Yeah, it was really bad. She nearly cried.
And you know, the kind of humiliation is very sublime. Hata uioni ikikuja, but it's there, where they openly talk about, here in our workplace, we talk about X, Y, and Z. People are beginning to behave in a certain way. And everybody just knows it's Susan they are talking about.
And it's about something you could have called Susan aside.
And told her. But now, unfortunately, Susan is being roasted in front of everybody in a very together way. You know
what was annoying about that clip I'm telling you about?
Yes.
The church kept saying amen. After every insult, after every jab.
They throw very subtle jabs. And that's what I'm talking about. As an institution, we need to we have to and all they're talking about is this individual.
Very true.
Probably you came in late, 1 or 2 days. You had an issue at home, but your narcissistic employer does not want to understand because how dare you? So what do they begin to say?
How dare you have a sick child?
How dare you prioritize your home affairs and not my work? I'm the most important thing. So the subtle jabs are, which I totally detest, is this thing of kuwekwa pamoja, where they say, we need to adhere to time. And it was just you. It was just one person. But all of a sudden, the jabs are being thrown as a communal affair. We need to understand that whenever we come to work, we need to present ourselves ahead. We need to be on time. We can't keep saying we have sick children. Poor Susan is the only one who had a sick child. And now jabs are being thrown. And then another thing is, they keep shifting goalposts.
Very, very true.
They keep changing expectations. 1 minute, your success feels impossible. You are working on a project. You finish. You are doing this, umefikisha hapa, umemaliza. But it seems like it's never enough. Now they pick it up again. You need to do more. Oh, no, but we had agreed that once we finish that, we're going to go to the next agenda. And the next.
Happens a lot.
Yeah.
So you keep chasing something that you'll never be able to achieve because there's no end.
There's no end. They keep switching the goalpost. They told you to do this by this time. You finish what you were supposed to do. And then the minute you submit that, I'm like, oh, very good. What I had expected, there's always a but something. I still wanted you to do this. Oh, this is good. Oh, you've gotten the report. Oh, very well. Now, what we also needed to do. So what it does, it robs you of that proud moment at that time. So you've submitted this project or this report and it's very good.
And it was not enough.
But it was still not enough. They'll remind you that that is not enough. So please don't celebrate. It's not enough. So, oh, you brought that. Oh, asante sana. Now what we can do, there's also that other thing. So your immediate joy gets stolen away from you.
And they keep throwing you under the bus, by the way. Yeah. So for their own errors, it will never be their mistake. They'll always find a way to make it your mistake.
We are so aligned because that was my next.
Okay.
Where they take credit for the good things and they shift blame. So the praise is theirs. When you perform very well, they own them.
It's the team leader. It's the team leader's effort. Yeah, your project.
It's the team leader.
The team leader. But
however, when the mistakes happen,
it's you.
Yeah.
And they will throw you, they do not hesitate to throw you under the bus.
Yeah.
And they will always be like, you should have called me, you should have told me, and you're wondering, how am I supposed to have told you, and it was not my assignment in the first place.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is why as we proceed, we will talk about how we should safeguard ourselves from such kinds of things.
Yeah.
Somebody will tell you, I told you, I remember when we were walking along where I told you.
And you keep asking yourself, when did they tell?
They didn't.
Because they didn't tell you.
And they know they didn't.
And they begin to make you question yourself.
Yeah. And they will make everybody, including seniors, see you as being incompetent.
Yeah.
And that is why we have to insist that everything is done in writing.
Documentation. We're going to explore ways in which employees can safeguard themselves from narcissistic employers and how, they can be able to navigate that space. Because unfortunately, they are caught between a place where they need the job. They want this job. It's their livelihood. But then they're under a boss or an employer who's a terrible human being. I once heard of a case where the boss just could not get enough. So you write an email, you have to cross-check with them. They keep sending you back. You've written, you've captured what they wanted you to capture. They send it back to you. You still haven't captured X, Y, and
Remove ad.
Always trying to maintain control over you.
And trying to show you that they've corrected whatever you did, regardless of whether it was perfect or not. They've added a correction.
Yes. Oh, I like that. They've added a correction. I hope people are understanding. How people are picking, what aspects about the traits of the narcissistic employers. And so that as we are mentioning these things, it's what I've been saying about conversations with Lily. We are here to make you think and identify these triggers in society so that you learn when you need us. You learn when you need the counselors. Another thing is they have favoritism and division. So they play team members against each other to maintain control. Yeah. So they're the kind of employers who will come and tell you, oh, and by the way, so-and-so had mentioned that you're falling short in this, that, and the other. And in fact, they didn't even have a conversation with that person. But because you're angry and you're bitter, you would ask your fellow colleague, utaanza hata wewe kuona so pia mimi huyu anaenda kusema hivi kunihusu, so I'll also go and do this other thing. So pitting people against each other.
Yeah, or even if you are the one who was up for promotion, management is considering so and so.
Yeah. Yes.
Management is considering so and so, and I think you're the one who's best suited for the position. Alafu they go and tell the other so and so.
The same way. Jeez.
So you keep trying to to prove why you need the promotion.
Yeah.
So you keep
proving yourself.
Bootlicking you want to show that you're more deserving than this other person.
Because they tell you, in fact, they affirm you. You're the one I feel who fits that position. Yeah, but I'm trying to talk to leadership.
Yeah, but I can put in a good word for you.
So behave yourself. In other words,
bootlick.
Wow. So there's the aspect of exploitation of effort. I put it down, where expecting loyalty over time or personal sacrifice that goes without recognition.
My. Yeah. They expect you to do the most.
Yes.
They expect you to volunteer.
Yes.
You're the one supposed to be offering.
Yeah.
To do stuff.
Go out of your way. And in fact, they mention, but so and so just comes in the office at 6 a.m.
and stays at the 8. There's no overtime. When something needs to be done out of your job description, it is you, because they know that they can step on you and misuse your resources.
Yeah.
If something needs to be done, they don't want to pay for it. So you are hired for to be a social media manager, but you also make the tea and you also run errands.
And you're not being paid for it.
You're not being paid for it. They're taking
advantage of you. I remember discussing with a friend some time back about an organization that they were working for. And the challenge was, there are two aspects here. The boss kept having meetings at 7 a.m.
Okay.
And they needed people in the office at 7 a.m. But you see, those are not the prescribed working hours. That's not what we agreed. So everybody is running there to be in the office by 7 a.m. to have the meeting with the boss. Every Tuesday and Thursday. Dare you get late? And that whole between 7 to 8 before the office now actually opens, it's like a rundown.
Have you watched this movie? The Devil Wears Prada?
No.
You should.
I should.
Yeah, you're describing everything.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So everybody hears the boss is on the way and everybody is running around.
Yes.
Yeah, ensuring that the coffee is hot. Ensuring that no one is in the elevator with her.
Yeah.
Ensuring that there's no dust anywhere.
Yes.
How healthy of a workplace is that?
That's not healthy at all. And I remember talking to that friend of mine and we were exploring how, you see, this employer really has some personal issues. Because why is it that every morning you're calling people to a meeting? And the meeting, uko hapo tu ukisema how things are not working, ukiongea ya huyu, ukisema ya huyo.
Who's pulling the team behind?
Yes. It's a tearing down session. Constantly. There's nothing you're doing right. Or, gosh, this COVID era came and brought another dynamic. The employers who constantly want to have Zoom meetings. Even after.
I was seeing.
Yeah.
Do you know how traumatized people are with the Teams?
Yeah.
The
Microsoft Teams.
The ringing. Imagine it gives people nightmares.
Okay, is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because when that thing rings,
yes,
it's about to go down.
Yes.
I've seen it all the time. People talking about things that really
trigger them. Yeah.
That sound very.
Now COVID brought another aspect, and this is funny, where yani mtu tu ako bored in their own house, your employer there, they have no life. he's not dating or she's not dating. And you know what they want to do? Keep talking. Higher. They keep scheduling meetings even out of office hours. But because you need the job, guess what you will do? You have to be present. Na hakuna kitu mnaongelelea. Well, please, I want people to engage and tell us the kind of experiences that they have faced in narcissistic employers. Now, this is something else. They are thin-skinned, which I pointed out. They react to anger. They react a lot with anger or retaliation to any form of feedback or challenge. So you go and tell your employer, excuse me, I felt as though the deadline you gave me was ole wako. Shortly, this person has erupted. They don't take that kind of feedback very positively. Wamefika mahali, they are flaring up. They don't want to have that conversation. It is not good. You know, in fact, they shift and blame you. Have you experienced or have you heard of the situations when you're dealing with clients?
Well, personally not, but I know that to be true for a narcissist.
Yes.
Is that what we call narcissistic rage. So they get triggered very fast.
Okay.
And you wonder, why is this person overreacting over such a small thing?
Yeah.
But
so you went with the feedback and then they overreact. Yeah.
For no reason at all.
Another trait I identified is the love bombing cycle. Again, classic of a narcissist, where they praise you. They idealize you. You know, you're the one we've been looking for. The way we had started initially, you're the one we have been looking for. They, you know, pronounce your traits and they keep mentioning your CV. They speak about it even in meetings. Yeah, we are happy to have so and so on board. They are good resource. They come with X, Y, and Z. You feel quite valuable. Then they begin to devalue you. And especially when you begin to shine on the values and the traits that they had praised you on. They begin to slice them. They begin to devalue you. They belittle you. They criticize you. Then they discard you. And the kind of discard that happens in work settings is they stop coming to you. They stop looking for you. When they used to come to you constantly to, you know, bounce off ideas with you, talk to you about, you know, where the company is heading, what we're going to do as an institution, if it is this workplace, what do you think? They valued your opinion. But because you began to shine so much, you're creating narcissistic wounds on them.
Did they really value you? Or were they pretending?
I think they were pretending. Classic narcissist behavior. Now they devalue you to a point that they want to discard you. So they stop coming to you for advice. They stop referring to anything that you do. In fact, you become insignificant.
The silent treatment.
Silent treatment in the workplace.
You get blacklisted from serious projects. Yeah. From serious clients, you're blacklisted.
Yeah.
Or you find yourself, you have no workload, in the sense that you want to do something with your skill.
Yes.
But no one is giving you something meaningful to do. Just file this, do this.
Yeah. So now, in fact, they begin to tell you that, oh, it's okay. You don't handle that.
Yeah, so and so will do that. It's a very important project, so and so will do.
And it is a project that they normally would give you. Oh my goodness. Oh, we need to go on a break. But let me tackle the other trait. I had the lack of empathy.
Yeah.
Where they are blind to employees' struggles, their well-being, or their work-life balance. Remember the Susan I was talking about? Okay, Susan here is a nobody, but we are referencing to Susan, where Susan,
the working conditions are terrible.
Yes.
Terrible. When you're working for a narcissistic employer, they don't care.
They don't care at all. Yeah.
Whether you're working at a plant where you need safety gear and you don't have, they don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, another way they don't care is they don't care about your personal things. You're sick, still have to report to work.
Or you're fired.
Or you're fired. And you know, they don't actually say you're fired, but the kind of pressure and energy they will give you, you will get the drift. You have challenges with your child.
They're none of their business.
Exactly.
They're not paying you for that.
I've had situations where you hear the employer, you went and told them about your child being sick, and says, "Oh, okay." Anyway, so they have no empathy. They don't even tell you, how are they?
How are they now? Are they improved?
Are they out of hospital? How is the baby? You know what? They move on quickly, right ahead. Oh, okay. So now you're here. Anyway, we were discussing about X, Y, and Z.
I hope that doesn't mean that you want to get off work early. I hope that doesn't mean that this week you want your days off, because we're very busy.
We have a very busy schedule this week. So it's like they did not even hear what you were saying. Wow. We're going to take a break. And when we come back, we're going to see it now. We are going to discuss the mental challenges that present themselves in the workplace because of these types of situations. We're going to explore a little more on that. So let's take a break. I want to thank the viewers for engaging with us. This show and podcast is one that reaches the community and targets holistic healing across board. Like, share, and subscribe. You have something you want to discuss, you have questions you want to ask, talk to us. After the break, we're going to delve into the topic we have just touched on. I also want to give a special thank you and mention to the Look Hotel Cravers in Thika, where we host these episodes, and they have been such wonderful partners to us. Welcome back to Conversations with Lily, and thank you, Patricia. The break was necessary and was needed. Before the break, we had mentioned something that we now need to tackle on this next half. We spoke about mental health challenges in workplaces. Now, we've dealt about the narcissistic employers, the environment they create for their employees. We've sort of like jolted people and jogged their memory to just try and see how is my employer, how is my workplace, and how is it treating me. And one of the mental health challenges that people face is one, stress and burnout. As a counselor and psychologist, what is your view on that? What's your take?
When dealing with a narcissistic employer,
yes, or even in a workplace in general,
the challenges that we have identified earlier,
yes,
they all lead to the issues that you've talked about: stress, burnout, being dissatisfied with your work, high employee turnover. That means employees are constantly leaving the workplace. You nasikia there's some companies that are always hiring, and all the time they're hiring 100 people.
Like, ask yourself, iko shida mahali.
Because 100 people have quit. And then you listen to such people talk, unasikia the work environment is very tough. Like, you're given 5 minutes to go to the washroom. And you're not allowed to even Toxic places.
Yeah, and you know where employers just want you busy, constantly busy. Unajua kuna watu hawatakangi kuona mtu amekaa hata umesimama ama umetulia. The one thing they want to see you do is be busy. Just be a busybody. And it creates burnout.
Yeah.
I have handled clients who have come and told me, I'm so exhausted from my work because you're trying to perform even beyond your scope of work. You're trying to please this narcissistic employer. You've put in overtime, they still don't get it. You've put in, too much effort in your work, and you don't seem to please them. Because again, with a narcissist, hautawafurahisha. There's never enough. They'll keep you chasing. They keep wanting more from you.
Yeah.
And as an employee, if you keep giving more and more, it is only to your detriment because this person does not see it. And in fact, when you've really stretched yourself, they'll be like, oh, thank you very much. No, well, not literally in that sense, but they'll quickly move on to someone else so that they can feed off the energy. As a counselor, what do you tell someone who is going through stress and burnout? What can they do? Some of the resources that they can tap into, what can they do?
In such scenarios, we liaise with other professionals to identify the strengths that this individual has and other areas that they can venture into. We also, these are maybe like career coaches and talent, it's people who source for talent and recruiters. So you come to me as a person who's going through something like that, and I connect you.
You do refer
to such kinds of resources if you're willing to venture out into other areas. But you know, the worst thing is that most people are working jobs that they don't enjoy. So you're working a job that you don't enjoy and it is stressful.
Imagine the combination. You don't enjoy what you're doing, and over and above that, it's stressing you. But unfortunately, many struggle to leave
because of the money. That's the rat race. When you hear the rat race, so you're working. You will forever remain in that organization, regardless of whether you enjoy your job or not, or whether you're being productive or not. Because you need the money. You need the money, and you have bills to pay. Umeshaongezewa kamshahara, so lifestyle yako iko juu kidogo. Unajiuliza, when I leave, even if my mental health is suffering, where do I go?
Where do I go? Now, there's this aspect of HR and what they are trained to do. Give us a perspective on that, because I know there are HR who have trained in counseling and there are those who haven't. And how do they help the employees in the company now navigate these challenges?
HR is working for the organization, not you as the employee. Regardless of whether unaambiwa that whenever you have an issue, you go to HR, their allegiance is not towards you. It's towards the employer.
It's towards the company.
And towards the best interest of the company. So if laying you off is to the best interest of the company and you have nowhere to go, that's not a problem. So
as much as you're going through challenges in the workplaces, know as you're discussing or you're going to seek help from HR, know where their allegiance is.
And know where the limit. Where your limit is. In fact, I would suggest you get counseling from outside if possible.
Exactly. Ongea na Lily, ongea na Patricia, because I feel like it gets dicey. And so many people
there's a lot of conflict of interest.
Who have come for counseling are talking about, and you know what? I actually mentioned it to HR.
Imagine you've gone to HR and you're talking about your productivity has declined. You're using your work computer for personal reasons. You see, now there's a lot of
conflict.
So their allegiance is towards the employer, not towards you. So even if maybe someone would want to help you, it may be difficult.
They cannot they're limited.
They are
That's their
very
word.
limited.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something else about, the workplaces, we've identified the narcissism in employers. Now we are trying to get the employees to see ways in how they can cope and manage. Others turn to their fellow colleagues to kind of, balance their thoughts or navigate, which I highly discourage. I would like for you to give your opinion on this. I believe your colleague is your colleague. The kind of friendship you develop at work, don't get it twisted. So many people have found themselves in a position where wameenda, they've confided in another colleague about the challenges, the mental health issues that they're facing in the workplaces, and it comes back to bite them. What's your opinion on that?
Yeah, it all boils down to having a good work-life balance. So what happens at work happens at work, and what happens outside work
happens outside work.
Yeah, so I don't think it's proper to have one area spill into the other. Yeah, I agree with you. You go to work and do what has taken you to work.
Yes.
And then you do other things outside of work.
Yeah. And when I have conversations with professionals like yourself, it's just so that I can allow people to see areas that they can face challenges and why they need to seek therapy. Because you may find you need to confide in somebody. Then you let loose and speak to your colleague. Worse off is if it gets to land on the wrong ears. You are just trying to be vulnerable. Then it is used against you. I feel like it gets you into a deeper hole than you were in before.
I agree.
Yeah. So anyway, that's why counseling and therapists are available for people. There are some things that we spoke about during the break where we need to help the employees identify how these things manifest in their body. The somatic red flags, where by the time Sunday inafika 4 p.m., 5, you begin to have butterflies. You begin to feel like you have a headache.
Because Monday
is coming. And you're dreading the environment that you're going to. You're dreading that narcissistic boss. What would you tell someone who is constantly having this somatic red flags?
I think I need to explain something.
Yeah.
There's an area in our brain.
Yes.
It's known as the amygdala. Like a small part of the brain that is responsible for stress response. Do you know your brain cannot differentiate between seeing a lion walking and being shouted at by your boss?
Wow.
So it releases the same stress hormone.
Yes.
That it would release if a lion walked in.
Yes.
That's a lot, right?
That's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot.
So every time you see your boss walking, your brain releases that stress hormone.
Yes.
What do you think that is doing to your body?
It affects your body. It affects your system.
Yeah. We like to refer to that part of the brain like a switch. Initially, it was created to safeguard us as human beings. So when we see something that is harmful, it automatically switches on so that it activates the fight, flight, freeze response, so that you're able to save yourself from the danger. So if you're constantly in an environment where you see your boss, you register danger, you see HR, you register danger, your amygdala is constantly on.
Yeah.
What happens when you switch on a bulb, a switch for a very long time?
Taungua.
So that's how most of us are running.
Yeah.
Because you've been exposed to that toxic employer for 10 years.
Yes.
Your amygdala is constantly on.
Yeah.
And you see your brain cannot differentiate between high levels of stress and low levels of stress. Stress is stress.
Yeah.
And how will you not get autoimmune disorders?
Yes.
How will you not get chronic GI tract issues like ulcers and hyperacidity, brain fog, depression, anxiety? How won't you get that if that part of your brain is constantly on high alert?
Yeah. And you're saying that I remembered where you hear someone every time that email dings,
Yeah.
they begin to feel
Your heart starts pounding,
it's racing. Yeah. You don't know what you're going to see. You don't know what your boss is telling you. You don't know what they're expecting of you. And it's such a bad place to be.
It is.
If a client comes to you with that challenge, what would you tell them to do?
I would ask them if that is how they envisioned their life to be. Yeah. Did you envision that your entire life would be at the mercy of somebody else?
Yes.
At the mercy of somebody else just because you need a paycheck at the end of the month.
Yeah.
What about your health?
Yes.
So you get a paycheck for 20, 30 years and then you die prematurely.
Because you did not, because of stress, and you did not take care of yourself.
I don't
did
even
not choose you.
I don't think that's how we were created to live.
The narcissistic employers, and of course the toxic ones, they always target the best.
Yeah.
And I wonder why. They go for the high performers, the high achievers. They don't actually go for the weak staff. In fact, the weaklings can just, sail by the company unharmed or unscathed. The ones who get to bear the brunt of this narcissistic employer is the strong individual in that company. I mean, what can they do?
We've talked a lot about narcissistic supply.
Yes.
And this strong person is a challenge that I need to break down brick by brick until
I reduce them.
They are completely reduced.
Yes.
That's why they're so appealing to the narcissistic employer. So I need a challenge. I need a good challenge.
And a good challenge is a high achieving employee.
Yeah, because it's going to give me so much narcissistic supply.
Yes.
That is going to fuel me for some time.
Yeah.
These are the people who think they're brilliant. They think they're good.
Yeah.
So whenever I tear them down and I see them doubt themselves, and then trying to seek my approval, I feel good.
I feel good. Oh man, ukunje ni kubaya. Anyway, so they target these high performing people, and that's unaona mtu alikuwa so up there. Then they crash, and they crash a good one. I remember that those times there were stories revolving around even the guys who go on and commit suicide. Ukisikiza unasikia, mse alikuwa mpoa job, alikuwa achiever, alikuwa na perform. But then they crashed. They crashed in the hands of an employer or a line manager or a senior that was really just breaking them down bit by bit. How then do we reset? And there's something I mentioned and we laughed about it. Is the 4-6-8 breath kind of strategy where you name 3 objects you can see, you roll your shoulders back, trying to exhale, inhale, and giving yourself small signals to tell your brain you're safe. But do you think they work?
Those are relaxation techniques.
Yeah.
But how can you, for how long can you relax in an environment that you're not getting out of?
Yes.
See, this is not a one-time thing.
It's
you're constantly there. So you'll be counting 3 things every time.
Yeah.
There's
only so much you can do.
There's only so much you can do.
Yeah.
The only thing, especially when you're exposed to something toxic, is to get away from what is toxic.
Yes.
You remove yourself from the poison so that you start healing.
Yes.
But you can't heal in the presence of that poison.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter how much meditation you do.
No, it doesn't. How much channeling you do.
Yeah, and woo-sighing and telling yourself,
I'm
now going to work. This is my positive thinking.
No. It doesn't help. It's only temporary.
It's temporary. You need to find permanent solutions to this challenge. This is why now the last thing we'd like to talk about is the exit. Yeah? Where I'll sum it into these 2 sentences and you can give your opinion. if the job pays essentials and the abuse is mild, you can quietly quit. So there are two exit plans. Quit quietly. Of course, quit with a strategy.
Yeah.
But if your health is at risk, meaning you've experienced all this stress, it's gotten into your mind, it's given you mental illnesses, it's caused you severe depression or anxiety, your health is at risk. Sometimes you're even getting hypertensive. Then parachute out of that work environment. Like flee. What is your opinion on that?
I agree.
Yeah.
In fact, I love that. I love that there's nothing that comes first.
Yes.
Beside yourself. You have to put yourself first.
Yeah.
You have to ensure that you're safeguarding yourself.
Yes.
Because even maybe the people you're doing it for, they're watching you kill yourself slowly.
Yes.
At a job you despise, at a job that denies you the opportunity to spend time with them.
And be yourself.
Be yourself. And you're always complaining about this job.
Yes.
Your health is deteriorating. What's the good part? The money? Get the money from elsewhere.
And you know, that's a very deep topic because with the way then the world is right now and the environment and the need to actually just earn a decent living, and the cost of living is high. And I know people will say it's easier said than done, that Lily, it's a bit hard to just pack and leave. But this is what we're trying to advise people.
What's the alternative? Stay there and die?
Stay there and die, exactly. You choose yourself. In every situation. I think I'm a big campaigner for, choose you.
Choose you. Always choose you.
Choose you. Choose life. Because you will die trying to live for others. Or you say, I need the money. Seek alternative. Get a different job. Take a pay cut if you must. But choose you. Do it for yourself. Do it for your children even. Because you see, what is the point of earning this money in this kind of environment when your children can't even enjoy a good mom or a good dad? Because you're constantly coming back home irritable, angry, depressed.
With work, you're taking work back home.
Yes.
And receiving those Teams calls at 10.
Yeah. And a dinging email that you have to look at, and then it spoils all your mood. And of course, it affects the family. Wow, this is so deep. And thank you so much for us having this conversation and delving deep, or not entirely as deep as we'd want to, but touching the surfaces of what narcissistic employers are, how the traits present themselves, and how individuals can positively navigate that space. Use the counselors, use the therapists, use the resources available to you. Your final thoughts, and then I would love, for those who have not interacted with you, Patricia, before, please plug in your contact details so that anybody can reach Lily, you can reach Patricia if you need more on this topic or if you need help in this matter.
Okay. So my contact details, you can WhatsApp me, you can call me, you can send me a message, 0723 096 180, 0723 096 180. Yeah, so you can reach out. I will respond as soon as I can. I believe, as we wind up, that there's nothing more important than you. You will die today, and your workplace will already have an advert by the end of the day to replace you.
The replacement, yeah.
Yes, they replace you before you even get buried. So it's your workplace is not yours. It's not your father's company.
Hata ikiwa baba yako pia toka. It's never that serious. Choose you. Yeah.
Because they won't choose you. Even if you worked there for 30 years and they got a chance to fire you for something, they will fire you.
Yeah. I love that ending. And thank you so much for coming. Thank you for having this conversation. To the viewers, to those ones who have subscribed and plugged into Conversations with Lily, I appreciate you so, so much. Keep sharing, keep spreading this. Like, comment, subscribe, follow us on all our social media platforms, Conversations with Lily. And even tuma kitu pia, because it costs money to make these productions. I have to say that. If you feel like this is something you'd want to plug into, send resources, advice, share. I'll appreciate anything that you do. With lots of love, we end it there. Lily Maingi. Cheers.